You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and/or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Alright, what's up, guys? I don't know whether this is going to be an episode or an extra, but anyways, welcome to the TMossBoss show. And, yeah, today I'm going to be talking about the day before. I don't sound too happy is because I'm not happy, alright? So, I woke up early to get myself prepared for this game because I was excited, alright? I could barely even sleep because I was like, fam, I just remember when The Division had came out and how much I was playing that game and how, like, into that game I was like, fam, there's no way possible that the day before is going to be anything less than that. Because if you guys know me, you know I love my zombie games. You know I love my open world games. You put something like that together, you know I'm going to like it. You know I am, alright? If you guys know me, you know that I like games like that, right? So anyways, woke up early, worked on some videos, 10 o'clock hit, game is available to be purchased, it's only $40, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, chill. So anyways, bought it, downloaded it, had my breakfast, came back up to stream the game, I'm all pumped up, I'm excited, game starts, I create a character, get ready to join the servers, and they're like, oh, no, you can't join the servers because of your internet connection. And I'm thinking to myself, I've never had no other issues. I've played games left and right all throughout the year. PC, console, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, ain't had no issues. Me personally, I feel that I have a top-of-the-line Wi-Fi box, right? And I just finished, because no, the thing is this, if you guys watch the stream, I did have like some issues, and I don't know what's going on with Xbox, but I did go and play on my PlayStation. I ain't have no issues on that. So I'm like, yeah, Xbox, I don't know what they got going on, and I'm like, but overall though, I done went on my phone, I done did everything else. And I'm like, maybe I gotta restart some things and do some things over again to figure out what's going on. Because my thing is this. This is why games should have an offline mode. I remember when I was younger, like more so when I was in high school, and I would play single player games. And the thing was this. The reason why I remember back when I was in high school and I would ask for a multiplayer option in some games is because I knew that me and my friends would just love playing those games together rather than playing it in a single player fashion. I just know that me and my friends will have fun playing those games. But then as I get older and my friends, they get older, and I have their friend group that I would usually play games with, they don't even be playing games like that anymore. So now I find myself in a situation where I'm like, oh, well, I might as well switch over to the single player option. But every game nowadays wants to just have an online only option. And I'm like, do you guys remember when you would have to like go and do something? Like, let's say for an example, like you're a kid, right? You're playing a game, but you forget to take out the trash. Now, wouldn't it make sense if you had an offline option where I can pause the game, take the trash out, like if I am that kid, right? Take the trash out, do whatever, or even as an adult with responsibilities, I'm like, oh, I gotta go pick up my kid from school. Ain't got kids, but just using that as an example. Oh, I gotta go across town and pay this bill. Oh, I gotta go to work real quick. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. And it just, for some reason, it's like games are set up where it's like when you have the free time to play it, that's when you're able to play it. But until then, nah, it ain't no, oh, you'll just come back later and you do this and you do that. And I'm like, what my thing is this. Do you want people to have fun with the game? Yes or no? Because if you want people to have fun with the game, you gotta make the game available for everybody. Not just some people, everybody. Cause that just don't make no sense to me, where it's like, I done waited. Fam, to just, for those that really don't know about me and the history with the day before, I have been waiting for a game like this for years, okay? Not ever since they announced the day before, but I'm talking all the way back to when the Division 1 had came out. Because I played that game, the Division 1, and that was one thing that I thought of in the back of my mind, is that, man, this would be dope if they had zombies, right? And I think they did do some trailer or something where they had like a zombies like mention thing. Never did come out with it, or and I don't know. Maybe it was because I'm trying to think. Like I just feel like I have a strong memory of the division of Ubisoft saying that they was gonna add zombies, but a lot of people were saying it too when the division had came out that they wanted a zombies mode. So the Division 1. It comes out, and then, you know, it sees its final days, no zombies. The Division 2, it comes out. It hasn't really seen its final days. I feel like Ubisoft doesn't really want this game to see its final days, but eventually, at some point in time, it's going to see its final days, no zombies. So 2020 or 2021, that's when the news came out of the day before. And I was like, when I saw the trailers and all this stuff on that game, I was like, this is what I wanted. I wanted to play this game. And this game, they announced it, they showed the trailer, and I was like, I'm buying it. Regardless of whatever the situation is, I'm buying it. Game gets delayed. All right, cool, chill, ain't tripping about it. Game gets delayed again. Okay, I'm like, you guys are like, I don't know what you guys got going on, but I'm all like, come out with something, Game gets delayed again. I'm like, okay, you guys got one chance to do something right with this game, all right? But it don't make sense to me where you guys had all this time, and you even say, oh, we worked on this game for 5 years. We did this, we did that, to have it where the game comes out and people can't even play it. I bought the game, all right? I gave y'all my hard-earned money for this game, all right? I waited for this game to download, okay? I created a character, all right? I went to the server section. All these servers was full. Why? My thing is this. What even gave you guys this mindset, like everybody that's going to be playing our game, they're going to want to play it online with random people? Because if you did play, if you guys know of the Division, then you guys most likely know of, but even there's another game that's an exact replica of the day before. The day before is an exact replica of it. But anyways, but no, talking on the Division, they got this mode in there called Dark Zone, right? And what usually, if you guys play the Division, if you know of that mode, what usually happens in that mode when you come across random people? They want to kill you. They want to take your equipment. So all this stuff that you just worked hard for, all of it gone. Why do you think everybody wants to go through that? And I'm like, and that's why there's like some games in this world that is set up like that where I don't like playing it. Because I'm like, fam, my thing is this, I want to lose my stuff because, I got caught up fooling around with some zombies. And yeah, overall, I was all like, I didn't have enough ammo. I'm too far away from my house. But I'm like, the thing is this though, it's like you have to understand that not everybody that plays the game, they're not going to want that. And I get that you're trying to give it this hardcore feel, and you're trying to give it this realistic feel and stuff, but it's like, at the same time, it is zombies. There's nothing realistic about zombies. Absolutely nothing. So that's why I'm like, fam, with stuff like that, all right, and you were competing, because I'm like, the day before, it ain't no different than the one game called DayZ. In DayZ, I was like, that was one game where I was like, I remember when that game was coming out and how much hyped I was for it and stuff. But there was a lot of aspects about the game that I didn't like. I remember one time I was playing that game and I was just in a barn. And I didn't even jump from that great of a height, but I had jumped from I guess somewhat of a great height and broke my character's legs. And he couldn't walk no more. And he was sitting there crawling everywhere. I don't want to deal with no stuff like that. I get that, you take fall damage and things, but it's like, I'm not trying to have it. Yeah, if he has like a limp, okay. But if he's on some stuff where it's all like, oh, he gonna jump, bruh, it was like maybe 5 feet. And I'm thinking to myself like, fam, I jumped from that height when I was a child. So what it's stuff like that where I'm like, I don't know, bruh. I just don't know. But overall, at the end of the day, I didn't really play that game like that, because there was just aspects about that game that I didn't really particularly like. But the day before, it was supposed to be a better version of DayZ, right? Game comes out, you can't even play it. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, why is it an issue if you guys did add an offline mode? Why would that be a problem? Because I think a lot of people that didn't get a chance to play the game, I think that they would be happy that they were able to play the game if it had an offline mode. Because I think most people, if they know that they can't play online, then that'll be their next best option, is to play offline. And then whatever they got online, then or got offline, then they just carry it over into the online section. But I know with me, I know I'm always gonna play the game offline because I don't trust randoms. My thing is this: if I'm gonna play a game, an online game, I want to play it with friends. I don't want to play it with random people. And it's like, how do you even invite your friends into it? There's a lot that needs to be worked on with this game. I am going to say that much with it. There's a lot that needs to be worked on. But to me, it just don't make no sense where it's like, you had all this time. You guys said that you worked on this game for 5 years. 5 years done passed, and you mean to tell me that there's the good majority of the people that bought this game can't even play it? You guys got a mostly negative ratings on Steam. I'm just curious on what they're saying right now on social media because it's something with me. I'm all like, I know you guys can't just be looking at this game and then just thinking like, oh, well, whatever issues we're having, it's okay. We're not tripping about anything. So I'm gonna open up their 3 accounts that I am following. So on their Fantastic. There's like, so they go on to say overload on North American servers. The servers are working, fills up too quickly. Okay, make more servers or make an offline. No, I'm going to say that underneath this too. Make an offline option for those that still want to play the game. Because that don't make no sense to me where it's like you guys spent all this time on this game and the game you can't even play it. So what they say on here, and then there's like they just retweeted the same thing that was tweeted out on the game page. But yeah, it's like they're just saying the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I'm like, my thing is like, I'm trying to play the game. I'm not trying to have it where this is the only experience that I have with the game is me being mad at it. Like, I actually want to give this game a chance. But if this is what you guys are gonna be doing to people, bruh, I'm telling you right now, okay? People ain't gonna want to play this game at all. So that's what I'm saying. You guys gonna have to be working on some stuff. And it ain't gonna be on some stuff where it's all like, oh, well, the game is a little bit too overwhelming for us, so we're gonna call it quit. No, you guys done released this game. You done hyped this game up. You done spent all this time on it. You guys are gonna release it. You guys are gonna continue working on this game. It ain't gonna be no stuff where it's like, oh, y'all just gonna give up because the game is too hard. I don't care how hard that game is to work on. If it needs to be put in my hands to work on, I will go through the process of figuring out video game development to work on that game. But that game will not come out today, have a bunch of issues, and then that's all that we see of it. Nah, that's not happening. Y'all are gonna work on this game, alright? Because I'm so sick and tired of developers. Just to sit down and talk on this real quick, I'm so sick and tired of developers coming out with games and they're halfway made and they don't care about what the fans want to say or what they have to say and things or overall what they want from the game, and they want to just continue like just not even working, just continue supporting a game that's not working. I'm not with that. That stuff got to end. 2023, that's it for all of that. All right? You a video game developer and you guys are working on the game. That game better work and it better work well. But then I'm so sick and tired of companies coming out with games and these games ain't working. And then you're expecting people to give you guys because my thing is this. If this is what's going to be for the gaming industry where you guys are, there either needs to be a signed off approval of the game being released or you guys need to release your games for free. One of the two. But I'm so sick and tired of developers and companies coming out with these games and the games don't work and then you're expecting us to continue playing them. That's not going to happen. So I'm saying you guys are going to have to do something. But I'm not hearing that where it's all like, oh, I promise you. I will literally back these guys in the corner if I need to. If they gonna be on some stuff where they're all like, oh, well, the game is too hard for us to work on, so we're deciding that. No, ain't no deciding nothing. The only thing that you guys need to decide is how you're gonna accommodate the people that have supported you guys for all this time and they want to play your game. But I'm not hearing no, oh, the game is too much, because my thing is this. I done worked on a lot of different things before in my life, and I ain't struggled with it. Music, content creating, streaming, writing, everything possible, bruh. Everything that you guys didn't see me get involved in, I've struggled with it. And I'm still struggling with those things today. But guess what? I did not give up. If y'all gotta be, my thing is this. I don't care if you guys got put in overtime to work on this game, work on it. Cause I'm not hearing no, oh, it's too much and we're just gonna do something. No, ain't no doing nothing else. Ain't no, if this is you guys done say you done worked on this game all this time, you don't put all this time and effort and work into it, then y'all need to do something about it. But I'm not hearing nothing else about, oh, it's too much, and then no. Work on the game. That's it. That's all I want to see. So anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.